I think he should bowl straight.
Dur. 50 up for Kisikati. What a time to get your first 50 in under-19 cricket in the World Cup final, in a pressure game where wickets have gone at the other end and the pitch has been difficult. Hats off. It's come off 122 balls.
One hit away from victory now, the West Indies. Do they go for the glory shot, or do they pick up 5 singles now?
But Ron, you see for the last 2 balls why the bowler does not want to bowl straight. That's why he was trying to bowl wide above stump.
But having said that, the length that he's bowling, he can afford to get one of those fielders from either short third man or point and get him on the off side. They've done that. They've on the leg side, I beg your pardon. They've got a shot mid wicket now.
Just timed into the offside for one. They know they can do it in singles. Kemo Paul would be the one that I'd expect if there was a big shot played, he'd play it. Does he look to finish it off with a great big 6 here, the men in the deep? Or is he smart enough to just keep going with those singles? You just never know. Little nudge, just the one. And he keeps strike as well for the final over of the World Cup final with 3 to get. 143 for 5.
Great game of cricket. In terms of the context of it being a World Cup final, and I know it's not a high-scoring game, but at one point we thought it might have just been a stroll. But it's turned out to be very tight and very tense, and it's good for the overall game that India did not give up at any point, and that the West Indies fought back from losing those 3 wickets. Fantastic young players. Because of all that I've just said, I'm sorry if you want a break. I was talking about how well this partnership is played, how India have fought, and how tense it has become. I think the future of international cricket is in excellent hands with these young men and those we've seen in this tournament.
3 runs from 6 balls. That's all that's left in this year's tournament. Nervous coaches, nervous players, nervous spectators watching from far and wide. Many in India, I'm sure, many in the Caribbean as well, will be biting their nails if they've not already bitten them all off. Here we are then, it's going to be Khalil Ahmed. Trying to make sure that he has exactly the right field. Third man back, fine legs going back now. Deep backward square leg, sweeper offside. Mid on, mid off, up in the circle.
Well, they've got to be up. They've got to be saving that single. There's no point being in the circle if the batsmen are able to just tap and run. That's no good. 2 required from 5 deliveries now. 1 to tie the game and take it into a super over.
I beg your pardon.
You're still hopeful, Roy.
Hope springs eternal.
It's been brilliant. Brilliant game of cricket. Not high scoring, but low scoring games certainly have the potential to do what we've been seeing. Oh, very well run. Very well run. Scores a level. The West Indies can feel it. For the first time in the history of West Indies Under-19 Cricket World Cups, they have a chance to win the prize. What a thing it would be if this man on strike, Kemo Paul, after all he's been through, wins this game. He does. Kemo Paul and the West Indies, for the first time in their history, have won the Under-19 Cricket World Cup. What a fantastic feeling for these young men from the Caribbean. Kisi Kati, India are stunned. West Indies win by 5 wickets.
I've got 3 words for you, Ian, and the West Indies team. World champions, baby! Magnificent. It's been a top performance from them. Excellent pictures. Look at the joy.
There it is, the full version of the chest roll. There's more in that. There's a hip sink and everything else as well. And the Pope on his knees. Oh, it's just brilliant. Young fellas turn up to the tournament and think back. Handshakes all round. It's been a hard-fought contest. India gave their all, having been inserted. 145 not enough on the day. A surface that was green, that did a bit, but that the West Indies used to perfection once they had won that toss. Pope was good at the top of the order. And just think back, folks, to the start of things, the controversy around them. It was Kemo Paul who effected that run out.